Hey guys, Zoe B here, Cage Site. I'm here with Stitch. Mr. Duran,
Dime.
most people don't know you by your real name.
Nah, I'm like Rumpelstiltskin, carnal.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know my real name, but it's Jacob Duran, but everybody calls me Stitch, which is cool with that.
Yeah, and you know what? I've been a big fan of you for a long time, and I ran into you a long time ago in Dallas, and I told you the other day when I saw you at the weigh-ins for Premier Boxing. Man, you've been in the fight game for so many years as a cutman. You worked with some of the greatest fighters, world titles. You know, I was envious of you because I would see you in every single card, man.
Yeah.
What does that feel like?
It's a great feeling, man. You know, I grew up as a farm worker in the San Joaquin Valley of Califas, and, you know, I grew up real poor and all that, picking tomatoes, excuse me, peaches and cotton and all that, and here I am in the big leagues, man, and, you know, it's a great feeling, you know, knowing that, you know, you have obstacles against you, but you could climb them and you could achieve all the goals if you really go after it.
And one thing, you have a big fan base. Everybody loves you, especially, you know, you've been coming on the UFC. Everybody knows Stitch this, Stitch that. And, but you know what, man? You get to meet this guy. He's very down to earth. He's a very nice guy. As a matter of fact, I know you meet thousands of people, millions of people. That one time when I saw you in Dallas, I walked up to you and I was talking to you. When I told you about what you do, you actually go, "Que loco," that way, like, that I'm doing this, right? Que loco. It's something that you love, and I remember you said that, and I'm like, man, this guy's real humble, real down to earth. He's a people person. You took your time and talked to everybody, but you know, with that being aside, that you're a good guy. You actually know what you're doing in there. You can stitch people up in there pretty much without stitches.
Yeah, you know, that's the bottom line, carnal, is, you know, it's great to have all this fan base. It's great to be here in Corpus with my man, Robert Tapia and all that. But, you know, you got to back it up, man. And that's the thing about it is, you know, you have the opportunity to work with so many fighters. And, you know, the thing about it is you have to produce, man. And that's the end results of anything is performing. And I've been real blessed with the techniques that I've developed and that I use and that other cutmen now are learning off of and they're using. And, you know, bottom line, I'm here for the better of the sport. And, you know, the guys that call me, it gives me a big opportunity.
Well, good deal. And you know what, man? I mean, you don't see him too much on the UFC now, but you see him covering all these big fighters, man. Fighters that are making millions of dollars, man, and still calling you up. As a matter of fact, tomorrow you're gonna be at Premier Boxing here in Corpus Christi for Tomoki. He's from Tokyo, but he represents as a Mexican, and he says he's a Mexican fighter. What's gonna happen tomorrow in Tomoki's fight?
Well, it's going to be a great fight, no doubt about it, man. This kid from England could fight. Tomoki is definitely like a Mexican fighter, man. He's lived in Mexico. He speaks Spanish better than me. He writes it better than me and all that. But this kid could fight, and I expect him to win, you know. And I've seen him in the gym, and, you know, Salas, the new trainer, is doing a tremendous job with him, you know. And next week I'm with Andre Berto against Mayweather. And, you know, I got Vladimir Klitschko October the 24th in Germany. And, you know, Andre Ward told me to hold the date for him. And Amir Khan is coming back in the mix, so I'm gonna be busy, man, and then, you know, working with other fighters.
Yeah, you're definitely busy, man. You're covering all the big fights. Amir Khan, like you said, the Mayweather fight. You're gonna be working with Berto and the Klitschkos. How is it working with the Klitschkos, man? I mean, you've been with them since pretty much, you could say, day one that they came out to the United States.
Yeah, pretty much, man. They're the greatest guys in the world. You know, personality-wise, they're very humble. You know, very professional. Very Soviet Union, still very by the book and very regimental and all that. But as individuals, and that's how I judge people, is how they treat me and how they treat people and all that. But these guys are dynamite people, and for me, it's always a pleasure and an honor to work with them. You know, and so I'm looking forward to always working with these guys.
Well, good deal, man. Like always, man, it's a pleasure. Every time we run into you, you're always humble, man. Great guy. And, you know, we both are good friends with Robert Tapia, man. That guy, you know, I've been around with him, hanging out with him. My wife gets mad when I hang out with him too much because we have too much fun. Sometimes get in trouble. But man, congratulations, man. I look forward to seeing you. And look out for this guy, man. He's still going to be around. All the Premier Boxing, the main fighters, he's more than likely going to be covering HBO, Showtime. This guy ain't going to stop, man. Stitch, he's called that for a reason, and he don't use stitches in there, right?
Thanks, my man. Como dicen, apenas me ando calentando, carnal.
Yeah.
You know, so thanks for having me, eh?
All right, good deal, guys.